Welcome to my shop. My name is Bob and this is the Old Iron Lover channel, and this is number 5 in the odds and ends series. And today we got I think 5 different topics to cover. One is a little press brake I made for my 30-ton hydraulic press, heavy enough that I can make brackets and things that can bend angle iron, bend flat steel into an angle iron. We're going to see a viewer gift, newest shop acquisition, a belt grinder, a Kalamazoo belt grinder, this filament dryer that you see right here, and just a quick look at some carbide storage, 3D printed. So let's, without further ado, get on with it. The first segment of this video will be on the little press brake I have for my 30-ton hydraulic bearing press, or whatever you want to call it, but it's just a big hydraulic press, and it's just a general purpose tool for bending brackets and things. I'm going to call that good. I'm going to turn it around, do the other end, and we'll be done. I've got the press brake die put together. Get it in the right angle here. There we go. That's what it looks like. Let's go try it out. Alright, I'm ready to try and put a 90-degree bend in our bracket. Got this just barely snugged. The top of the die is pretty much aligned with the bottom of the die. I may have slipped a little bit. The piece is square to the V-block here. And I think we're ready to crank her down. It should stay put. But I'm going to follow it and watch both sides here to see that it doesn't go anywhere. It looks like it's doing fine. Okay, here's the first bend. There's the first bend, looks pretty good. Okay, knock it this way a little bit. Okay, that's pretty. Looks like we're right on our line. Ready to push again. bent just a little too far, but we can fix that. Just straighten it out a little bit in the vise. Our crease is right on the line. And our crease is right on the line. I think we have a bracket. I also want to give a shout out to James Dedmon, D-E-D-M-O-N, and his YouTube channel is Saw Logs Plastic Hubs by Jim Dedmon. And he sent me one of these cups recently, spill-proof oil cups. And you know, it's probably one of the best ones I've had. I've had several. It's clear. That's the main thing. So I can see what's going on inside of it, but it also just seems to funnel the oil better. The other ones are quite a bit flatter. This is basically a plastic child's paint cup with some PVC tubing stuck in there that kind of extends it down below the funnel there. Anyway, I just thought I'd give Jim a shout out. One of the more recent shop acquisitions is this belt grinder, and it's a 2x48 made by Kalamazoo. It's one of the few things I've bought new for the shop ever, and I like it real well. It does a nice job of doing what I bought it for, which is, you know, shaping corners and things like that, and deburring. I've got a bunch of different belts for it. It's also used for knife sharpening. You can loosen this up and it'll lay down flat if you want to sharpen horizontally. Keep a bunch of belts over there, everything from 80 grit up to 600 grit over in the end here. And then I got a leather strop that I haven't used yet, but it's, you know, finish off sharpening a knife or something. I got one of those things, it's like sharpening drill bits. I have to get enough interest that I can sit down and for a couple hours and do a whole bunch of them. So I'll probably one of these days very shortly sharpen a whole bunch of knives. One of the shop acquisitions I thought I'd kind of show you guys is this filament dryer. I do a little bit of 3D printing, and one of the things I've discovered is that the filament, I thought it was drying out and getting hard and brittle. It's actually absorbing moisture, and so you want to keep it as dry as possible, and you want to dry it out if you can. And this little deal here has a heater, has a place for a desiccant sack in the back, and it has a little scale to weigh the filament roll. So I don't have a brand new one unwrapped right now, but there's one that, so it's weighing at 90 grams, and I haven't calibrated it yet, but you can set it for whatever the empty spool weighs, and it'll calculate how much I can't remember how much you have left or how much you've used, but anyway, it'd be nice to know when I get down to about there, do I have enough to do another print? And then the other thing you can do temperature, I can set my temperature for 50 degrees, and I can set the time for 7 hours. Okay, and then I'm going to let it sit, and it'll dry that filament out, and I'll put it back in the bag again. One last feature is it has these little rollers, front and back here, and this little notch. You can put the filament in here, pull it out through the notch, and it can be drying and heating the filament as it's being pulled out to print. So even if you're printing a whole lot of little things with a lot of time in between, it still is going to be not hydrated. And I think if you've watched some of my videos, you've seen me do this before, but all those little gray trays in there I 3D printed, and this is the assortment organizer, whatever you want to call it, for all my carbide tooling. And I just picked up a whole bunch of carbide tooling for a really nice deal. So anyway, one more item for the shop. While I'm standing in front of my little sticker board here, I thought I would put it out here, I guess you'd say. If any of y'all out there want to do a sticker exchange, shoot me an email. I'll put it in the description here, and we'll swap stickers. We'll get addresses and all that figured out, and we can both have better sticker walls. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, how about subscribing? I'd love to have more subscribers. And if you have something to say you think I'd like to hear, well, put it in the comments section. And thanks for watching, and until the next video, happy trails.